后呢，至此这5个人应该都集齐了，对吧？是5个人，对，5个人都找到了。这里还可以继续跟他们。
If I may, I was curious about your past with Braddock. You two clearly have a history.
Edward was one of us upon a time. I considered him a close friend. He was brave and bold in ways few men are. But everything changed at the siege of Bergen op Zoom. We had lost the fortress to the French, and were in the midst of egress. There was a skiff hidden at the port with which we planned to make our escape. As we drew near, a young man and his family came upon us, begging for safe passage. I consented, but Edward refused. The young man called him Craven then. So Edward killed him and all the rest. Even the children. To this day, I don't know why. Was this the first time he'd struck out? Or had I simply never seen it before? Either way, things were never the same after that. We campaigned together a few more times, but each outing was more disturbing than the last. He killed and killed. Enemy or ally, civilian or soldier, guilty or innocent. It mattered not. If he perceived one to be an obstacle, they died. He maintained that violence was a more efficient solution. It became his mantra. And it broke my heart.
I had no idea.
He hides it well, and intimidates into silence any who discover him. Those who persist have a tendency to find misfortune.
And we should stop him.
I suppose you're right. But I maintain a foolish hope that he might yet be saved and brought back round to reason. I know. It's a silly thing to believe that one so drenched in death might suddenly change.
I'm sorry to have brought this up. It was not my intent to sour you.
Nonsense. We are brothers now. There should be no secrets between us.
I hope you and the General find a way to patch things up. Don't let me keep you, sir. I'm sure you have more important things to do.
This business with Silas confuses me. If Britain stands any chance of pushing back the French, they must ally with the natives, not enslave them.
Silas is loyal only to his purse. That his actions harm the crown is irrelevant. So long as there are buyers for his product, he'll continue to procure it.
All the more reason to stop him, then.
My days are spent in Congress with the locals, attempting to convince them that we're the ones they should trust. That the French are merely using them as tools, to be abandoned once they've won.
Your words must lose their strength when held against the reality of Silas' actions.
I've tried to explain that he does not represent us. But he wears the red coat. He commands a fort.
你穿的也
I
是
must
红色衣
appear to
服。
them either a liar or a fool. Likely both.
Take heart, brother. When we deliver them his head, they'll know your words were true.
就是他穿的不也是红色的这个衣服吗？
So, a question for you. Why medicine?
I'm supposed to tell you I care for my fellow man, right? That I chose this path because it allows me to accomplish the greater good.
Are these things not true?
Perhaps. But that's not what guided me, no. For me, it was a less abstract thing. I like money.
There are other paths to fortune.
But what better ware to peddle than life? Nothing else is as precious nor so desperately craved. And no price is too great for the man or woman who fears an abrupt and permanent end.
Your words are cruel, Benjamin.
But true as well.
You took an oath to help people, did you not?
I abide the oath, which makes no mention of price. I merely require compensation, fair compensation. for my services.
And if they lack the required funds?
Then there are others who will serve them. Does a baker grant free bread to a beggar? Does the tailor offer a dress to the woman who cannot afford to pay? No. Why should I?
You said it yourself. Nothing is more precious than life.
Indeed. All the more reason one should ensure they have the means to preserve it.
这也为后来的这个埋下了伏笔哈。那后来发生了什么呢？那我就不多说了。
Got no office to give at current. When I do, you'll be the first to hear it.
说起来，我记得这里就是还可以和一个人对话。那么这个可以对话的人呢，就在这里边，哎，就是他，本杰明·富兰克林。
Hello again.
More almanac pages?
Not quite. It's a treatise, actually.
Oh? Concerning what?
The benefits of taking an older woman as a lover.
Really? This I'd like to hear.
First and most obvious, they're wiser. And so this makes for far more stimulating conversation. Makes other things more stimulating as well, but more on that in a moment.
All right. Your argument for experience makes some sense.
Second, when beauty fades, women must improve their utility, lest they be discarded and forgotten. Rare is an old woman who is not also kind, compassionate, and good.
That's something of a generalization.
But also true. Now, on to the third. Older women cannot conceive, which means one less thing over which to fret. In fact, you also decrease the chance of acquiring something like the French pox, its presence clearly visible, or the woman dead.
And should one desire a child?
Then make a young woman your wife. Let the older one be a mistress. And that brings me to my fourth point. With age comes prudence. An older woman is less likely to reveal your indiscretions.
Yes. I suppose you know quite a bit about that.
And proud of it, thank you. As to the fifth reason, because in every animal that walks upright, the deficiency of the fluids that fill the muscles appears first in the highest part. The face first grows lank and wrinkled, then the neck, then the breast and arms. The lower parts continuing to the last as plump as ever, so that covering all above with a basket, and regarding only what is below the girdle, it is impossible of two women to know an old from a young one. And as in the dark all cats are gray, the pleasure of corporal enjoyment with an old woman is at least equal and frequently superior, every knack being by practice capable of improvement.
You mad bastard.
Well, it's true, and believe me, I should know. I've sampled a great many. You should try one as well. Like a fine wine, they only improve with age. Although I suppose if left unattended too long, some have a tendency to sour. And that, my friend, is a most unpleasant experience. Better to work in a field often plowed, you know?
Is there more?
Indeed, indeed. The sixth is this. The sin is less. To take a maidenhead is a great responsibility. Mishandled, it can ruin lives. No such risk with an older woman. And this implies the seventh. Younger women are more given to compunction. Anxiety and unease are not present in the more aged and experienced. And as to the last of my reasons, well, it's really quite simple. Older women are so very grateful for the attention.
You make a compelling argument, Mr. Franklin. I might just have to run a few tests myself.
I highly recommend it.
还是你难道还被说服了吗？这种人吧，就其实大家都一样的啊，都喜欢给自己的这个爱好找一个怎么说呢，合适的理由吧。 但是他能说服别人，哈哈，那其实就有点厉害了啊。还有就是刚才那个什么声音来着，其实我是应该剪掉的，但是呢，如果我剪掉了，那他这段话就不会再说了。所以，那如果我想再去听一遍的话，那就只能自重开一局游戏，重开一个存档，那就非常耗时间。所以呢，而且它这个，既然它这个对于听的影响不是很大的话，那我就不剪了哈。然后呢，就是主线任务了。
Gentlemen, I believe I found the solution to our problem. Or rather, Odysseus has.
Oh, do you? Are you a new guy?
The Greek hero, you lobcock. Allow me to explain. We enter Silas' fort, under the pretext of kinship. Once inside, we spring our trap, free the captives, and kill the slaver.
Dodgy, dodgy. I like it.
Then, let us begin. First, we need to find ourselves a convoy.
Are you in need of a first-rate rating?
Convoy should be here soon. We'll attack on my signal.
Understood, sir.
If we time this right, we can catch them all unawares.
The postmaster wishes to inform the population for all transatlantic correspondence.
其实，等一下，我这武器选成袖剑。这样的话能杀掉更多人，对吧？然后当然就会让战斗变得更简单一点了。虽然精神人一个都不杀，也不会让战斗变得更难。
Charles, you and William serve as vanguard. Let no man reach us.
What about me?
You and John will follow from a distance and keep watch over us. I'll signal you when I have need of your services. We're here to help you, along with those held inside Southgate Fort.
Free me.
Not until we're inside the gate. I can't chance an inspection of the gate going wrong.
哎，这个人居然会说英文。
I'll see you safe. You have my word. Do you know anything of Silas' operation? How many men we might expect? The nature of their defenses? You must be rather important to him if you were given your own escort.
Sir, we've enemies ahead. Shall I engage them?
No. Let Jonathan and Thomas take care of it.
As you wish.
I wish you'd trust us. Though I suppose it's only natural for you to be wary. So be it.
Halt! Identify yourselves! Where is Lieutenant Jones? What's the meaning of this?
Engage the enemy! Goddamn dogs!
You.
Let no man reach up!
啊，他怎么把狗给杀了？哦，因为狗才在叫是吧？这是那个警犬，不是就是警报的那种狗。
Bringing fresh meat, eh? Come here. I want to take a look at your sights.
On your guard, men!
Of course.
Only say the word, and I'll cut them down. You. Who's your officer?
Engage the enemy!
Come on, then. Looks like you're to meet the Reaper.
All clear!
啊，这 bug。哎，这种明显的穿模，真的没事吗？
Hold!
Evening, gentlemen.
State your business.
Delivery for Silas.
Go on then.
See? I'm freeing you just as I said I would. Now, if you'll allow me to explain. Let her go.
But she'll give us away.
No, she won't.
What's the plan?
Free the captives and avoid detection.
What of Silas?
He dies.
Signal when you're ready to strike.
这个进来以后呢，这里会出现2个完美同步目标啊，角落潜行刺杀和暗杀那名将军。那这名将军呢是在这里，但是很奇怪啊，我好像是没有听到，我说我就没有听到他之前有提过任何关于这个难民将军的信息，所以我也不知道他为什么会有这个。这是第一个啊，这里好像有点 bug， 就是他要等他过来好久以后才可以暗杀。然后这时候呢，这边刷出来个人，不要紧张啊，直接把他刺杀掉就完事了。然后呢，在这里钉木钉的这个人不能杀掉，因为他一旦被杀掉，这群人都会看到啊。当然，你也可以吹口哨把他给引过来杀掉。然后这个家伙最好的刺杀办法就是等他走到草丛这边来，啊，顺便刺杀掉。然后看这里能不能顺便完成第3个拐角刺杀哦。如果不行的话，那就，哎，不对，这里不行。第3个拐角刺杀的话，其实，对，其实我穿的军服啊，也不用怕。 这些人看到我，就好像是必须要那些军官才能认出来。
Prisoners. Who are they?
Prisoners?
Flighting, soldier.
There are no prisoners.
就那些特别的军官才能认出来啊！看到我了。3个鬼脚暗杀，完美同步了。救出这些奴隶的话，难度不是很大，但是还是要小心一点。
Oi, fellas. Apologies for me tardiness. Cutter had me working late.
You know Cutter?
Well, who do you think got me this post? We're like brothers, me and him. Now.
这里的这个巡逻的这个人最好不要杀，因为你杀了他就很容易被发现。还不如直接游过去。看好了这个人啊，最好是能跑到他背后。 然后刺杀掉，然后趁机解除这个犯人哦，因为你这里有一个人，因为你速度要是不够快的话，你绝对会被发现的。这船上这个守备还是挺森严的啊，没有那么好。 但说难也不难，其实只要小心一点，就不会出什么问题。
An hour of quiet was all I asked. Instead, I'm awakened not 10 minutes later by this cacophonous madness. I expect an explanation, and it had best be good. How? How did this happen? My precious merchandise set free? It's unacceptable! Rest assured, I'll have the heads of those responsible. But first we clean up this mess. Seal the fort. Kill any who try to escape. I don't care if they be one of us or one of them. To approach the gate is to be made a corpse. Am I understood?
Push them back.
这里又出现一个完美同步目标啊，避免被射击线开火击伤。这一关就非常阴间了，因为他们开火的时候你根本就不知道，所以你就不能拿那些士兵当人肉盾牌。所以我觉得最好的办法呢，就是趁他们开火的时候，然后赶紧跑。这里跑错了。 这边也会有人在开火。不过这里开火呢，不是针对这个海参啊，他们是针对下面正在叛乱的那些人。其实也不难啊。
Who are you? Name's Hatham Kenway. You don't know me, but I believe the two of you are well acquainted.
I made a promise to you, Silas. One I intend to keep.
哦，他朝他笑了。
What happens now? We wait. But not for very long, I suspect.
说起来，刚才那个办法啊，没想到也可以直接不被这个枪火伤到啊，非常好的一个地方。哎，我之前就没有发现。就你们打这关的时候，也可以试一下啊，成功率很高啊，因为那里有门挡着，枪子弹都射不到。然后
several weeks now since we freed the Mohawk prisoners from captivity. I had hoped their leader might make contact, but there's been only silence. My men grow restless. They want to know what comes next, and I do not have an answer. Lee alone remains active, pursuing leads, however slight. He stalks the city streets and scouts the bordering woods, hopeful that he might make contact with one of those we saved. There was a woman there that night. It was she who helped the others to safety. If we can find her, I believe I'll have my answers. So, I watch and wait, hopeful that my true mission might finally begin.
好，这应该是第3章了。既然是第3章的话，那就该先暂停一下了，下期再继续录啊，一次性1章不过分吧。